This is a story of giving back to people who need it more than we do. Living here in the north of Thailand is an awesome experience. Especially with a Western income, it's very comfortable living here. But not everyone is as lucky as I am. Thailand has lots of areas with high poverty and really low living standards. Like those kids here, for example. They mostly come from diverse backgrounds and rural areas. But all of them have one thing in common. They rather lost their parents and relatives in natural disasters or escaped from abuse and brutality. However, even if they were unlucky in the first place, they got lucky to get here. School for Life, a place that provides for their basic needs, psychological and medical care, and gives them the best education available. It gives them back what they often didn't have in the first place, the right to a happy childhood. Today I want to give you some insights of the life of the kids here, but it's not any day, it's a special day. It's Krathong, also known as Lantern Festival in the West. The school organizes a whole day of events and activities for the kids, and luckily we got to spend the day with them. After arriving at the school, the kids and some volunteers were already working on their krathongs. If you've never heard about Krathong, no worries, I got you. It's a big Thai celebration that takes place every year at full moon in November. People are crafting those beautifully decorated banana tree trunks and float them in the river. It's supposed to pay respect to the water spirits and a way of letting go of negativity and bad luck. The other part of the festival are the lanterns. In the evening, people float their sky lanterns and you can witness thousands of lanterns in the sky, which we're gonna do this evening as well. Well, we were looking at the kids, how they passionately enjoyed making their krathongs and really showed some dedication to their craft. One of the teachers was preparing our banana tree trunks, which will build the base for our krathong. I think it's wonderful to see how you can use such simple things, such as banana tree leaves, to create those beautiful krathongs. We got here our krathong, put those leaves around, and now we're gonna make some banana leaves on top as well. I think often these days we forget about simplicity and how we can use natural sources to create something. That's how our krathong looks like right now. We made this like leaf layer basically. And now we're gonna use some other leaves. I have like those beautiful red leaves. I'm gonna add some decoration, probably gonna do something like that. The other ones, I had some really beautiful ones. Let's see if we can match that. So 2 YouTube friends and I have been supporting this project for a while now. For example, every month we are organizing a big birthday party for all the kids that had birthday in this month. And we get them cake, snacks and spend the day together with them. Recently we also started sponsoring a kid's monthly tuition and we hope to do this for more kids in the future. It's so nice to see the kids having fun and enjoying to make their krathongs. They are paying attention to every detail and I can feel every one of them gets to find their hidden talents. This little guy was so proud of his krathong. So I just finished my krathong. I think it turned out to be pretty nice. We have like 1 candle and 3 of those smoky sticks. I think they have like a meaning in Buddhism, but I'm not exactly sure about now. And later we're gonna have the ceremony and float them in the river. Now is the moment of truth. We're gonna test if they're floating. And oh, it works. So trying this one. Oh, it floats. So we finished our krathongs and now we're gonna help here cleaning up a little bit, as you can see here in the background. And I guess then we're gonna have lunch at some point. It was time for lunch and the school made some delicious khao soi, which is a northern Thai dish. All of the 140 kids were eating in the food hall and it was a wonderful experience to enjoy our food with them. So we just finished lunch with the kids. It was very good. They made like khao soi. This is this northern dish basically, which is so yummy. And what I really like here is that the children basically after they finish eating, they're gonna go to the sink and they're gonna clean all the stuff by themselves. So I think that's very important that they learn important skills like that, and it's not just that they're gonna return and people don't wash it. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And now we're gonna wait a little bit until 2 p.m. until the ceremony starts. I'm actually super excited for it. The kids also run their own coffee shop here for teachers and visitors, and all revenue goes right into their own pockets. A lot of great skills that they learn here. So the ceremony is gonna start pretty soon. We're gonna make our way to the ceremony place. The music is already playing. And you can see this is a bit of the playground here of the school. The ceremony officially opened the festivities, and each group prepared a little show and contributed to the celebrations. It's so nice seeing the kids having their fun and getting for at least a couple of hours out of the monotony of their life here. After, all the sponsors gave a symbolic snack pack to the children, and well, that also included us. The ceremony was over, and that meant it was time for some great games. And not only games, but they also had some awesome prizes that the kids could win. So let me introduce you to the games. First, we have Throw the Ball. So the kids could throw the ball, and if they shot all 3 cans, they got a prize. The other game was a wish tree, and after picking a number on the tree, the kids again got a prize. And last but not least, bingo. The kids really enjoyed this one, so we thought let's give it a try as well. But well, guess what? The luck wasn't with me. Daminda was lucky though. He played for the first time and won straight away. While the kids were unpacking their prizes, DJ, Daminda and I had some very interesting conversations about the school.
Children are more independent here, and that's another thing. They are able to be children and also take risks while being supervised. That's another thing. They've been supervised, but they are able to take a risk. They are able to play and be kids and experience life and make mistakes, learn from that. They're very independent. We came here for lunch and they were cooking and cleaning and everything.
Very impressive that the maturity that the children have, and they build this system that provide everything for the children to understand what's like the responsibility of each one, and it's worked really well.
Like everyone is watching all plates and things like that, and the kids are just like 5-6 years old or something.
Yeah.
So
then they can use like a knife at 5 years old, something like that.
Yeah.
Like in Europe,
they know a lot of like practical things, I think, that are important for life.
Yeah.
There's a real trust between like the staff and also the children, and it's really nice.
I think there's so much we can learn and also pass it down to the next generation. Is that, it's very hard to experience life reading books. You have to experience life actually going out to the real world and doing things, making mistakes and testing things.
Yeah.
Don't just believe everything you hear, you see. Go and test it. Just challenge that. Challenge all these things, so you get a better understanding about life, what life has to offer.
The evening came closer and closer, and that meant it's time to float our krathongs. After a short walk to the river, the kids were already joyfully releasing them. Everyone was so excited for it.
So that's the river over there, and we can gonna take our krathongs, light the candle up and put them into there.
I really enjoyed watching the children on this special day. You can see their curiosity and excitement in their eyes. It's great that they also teach them a lot about cultural values. It slowly was getting dark, and the kids started preparing their lanterns and fireworks. The school organized a little challenge. Every team who successfully let their lantern float through the ring got 50 baht. The kids tried all their best, and quite many succeeded. Now it was my team's turn. I really enjoyed this moment, being part of the community and interacting with them. So here it floats, and guess what? We got it! The celebration slowly came to an end, and it was time for us to say goodbye. This day was very special, and I'm so thankful for being part of this. I hope this video gave you some insights in the life of those children. I know this is a bit a different video than usual, but it was important to me to share this story with you. We will surely continue to supporting this school and will do our best to have a larger impact in the future. I'd like to encourage you to have a moment of thought. There are lots of people on this planet that are in high need of support, that weren't as lucky as we are, like those kids for example. Unfortunately, running this school costs a lot of money and the facilities are definitely not in the best conditions. So instead of throwing a lot of money out of the window for gifts, decoration and so on, don't you think you could have a larger impact on a project like that? Make a real difference? I don't know about you, but I believe this is even more rewarding than anything else. So if your financial situation allows you to support the school, I'd highly encourage you to do so. It might be a small amount for you, but a really big difference for someone else. So if you're interested to learn more about the school, there's a link below in the video description. Also definitely make sure to check out Daminda's and DJ's channel. On Wisdom Unlocked you can find everything about living a holistic and balanced life. And for our French listeners here, DJ's channel is all about AI and robotics. Both of them have really great content and together we support the school as best as we can. So thanks for sticking to the end of this video, and if you like the video, definitely consider subscribing. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world, and see you in the next one.